Here I am again, out in the middle of nowhere. As you can see, I'm in search of an abandoned CCC camp, Civilian Conservation Corps camp. I don't know how many ruins are left from it, but let's go take a poke and see what we can find. It's a beautiful morning. It was a little foggy getting here, but by the time I got here, it was all cleared up. What in the world is that on that tree? Big knot? I don't know, it's too far away for me to see it. Anyhow, let's go down in the woods a little bit more. See if we could find the camp. We're right in the area. There's no real buildings left, from what I understand. But there should be at least some foundations that we could see. So hopefully we'll see them. You hear that? The traffic is so far off you can barely hear it. Beautiful. So peaceful out here. Well, this tree that got a little damage. Storm damage, lightning damage, I don't know. Quite a bit of damage there. Well, I've been traipsing around here for about a half an hour and I haven't seen anything, not even foundation ruins, which is, whoop. Yes, there I go again. Just call me Grace. So, while we continue to walk through the woods, I'll tell you a little bit about the CCC camps. Now, this camp was opened on September 13th, 1935, and it closed December 15, 1937. It was only here for 2 years. Most of the CCC camps were owned by the government or National Park System. State parks. They were CCC camps, Civilian Conservation Corps camps. They were helped to put men to work during the Depression era. President Roosevelt created them for this purpose, to put men to work. From 1933 to 1942, almost 2,000 unemployed men worked in camps in Pennsylvania. Some camps were on Army bases, national parks, and some worked with the Soil Conservation Service. Most were in state parks and forests. This one, oh wait, what do I see here? This one was privately owned. There's very little information about it. Okay. Here's a definite piece of it. Be great if I found more than that. Okay, now what? I have to go down farther, I guess. Now, Pennsylvania had the second highest number of camps, 151. They were in second only to California. Pennsylvania received so many camps because it already had a plan in place for the camps, thanks to the forward thinking of Governor Gifford Pinchot. Seriously? Is this all I'm gonna find? That's funny. That's funny. Let me traipse around here a bit. See what else. Maybe I'll find something else. Now, there were a total of 194,000 Pennsylvania citizens that served in the CCC nationwide. The value of the work was estimated at $8 billion. That's a lot for way back then. And the outbreak of World War II caused the end of the CCC camps on June 30th, 1942. They needed the men for the war effort. Let me see what this is over here. Looks like something raised. Now, the men in these camps most of them were from like 17 to 25 years old. And a lot of what they did was forestry, lumbering, stuff like that. But it put them to work. They made $30 a month. They got their room and board, of course, and they worked. 25 of those dollars went home to their families. They got to keep $5 for whatever they wanted. This is strange. It's nice, like a nice raised, almost like a sand mound septic tank it looks like. What in the world? That's odd. In the middle of nowhere. Kind of squared off. Even though it was a dark time, being the Depression and all, the CCC camps really helped the Pennsylvania Bureau of State Parks. Like I said, unfortunately, I have very little information about this camp because this one was privately owned. Most of them were owned by the government, and they were in state parks and national forests. But this one, very, very little information is found about it. I know I'm too far away, but there's a baby deer nursing on the mama. I'm zoomed in as much as I could go. Oh, okay. She's moving a bit. Well, I'm sorry I wasn't able to find any more ruins, but at least I told you a little bit about the CCC camps. Anyhow, thank you for coming. Hope you enjoyed this, my mini fail. Anyhow, hope to see you soon. Peace, baby.